Alright guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, my freezer just kicked off. So, alright. So, I'm going to show you, I think it's a part 3 video of this, why my Dell Inspiron 1 2320 all-in-one is not having post. So, here is the problem. During my visual inspection of the motherboard, I discovered one of the chips were damaged. Look, let me show you. Put my camera around here so you can see. Get this back in focus. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. Get this back in focus here. Come on, baby. There we go. Alright, so I noticed this one right here is bent, damaged, and then see. Yeah, this one right here. Let's see it. Get this camera back in focus. We'll zoom in so you can see what I'm talking about. That's it right here. See? Fortunately, this chip is damaged. And this one right here. Oh, hang on and get this out of the way. Come on, baby. Things like an object, something like that, but I think this chip is still okay. Things damaged, by the way. And I noticed this one of these chips were broken off. So, anyways, rest of the contacts on it's fine. So, anyways, if you guys wondering, here's my computer. If you guys wondering, I take this board out. So you can tell by this, I put it back together for temporary, so, you know, but I saved some screws right here. Kind of smart, isn't it? Let's make sure that we don't lose them. That way, so when my part comes in, a new board comes in, that way when we install it, get everything assembled. Also, by the way, the heatsink broke off too, you know. So I think I was planning on getting a replacement heatsink for this computer. See, man, I need to clean the contacts now. So that way, when I put the CPU processor in the board, without cleaning it, it would not make complete contact. So here's the process. Here's the heat sink. I put some leftover thermal paste from one of the laptops into this. And that way, so it doesn't get too hot too quickly. So, all right. So this is. I'm going to show you the actual heat sink. There it is, right here. So, here's the thing. Well, I tried unscrewing one. I tried unscrew these screws right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. But unfortunately, I can't get this off. But when I'm trying to get that off, I think I ripped one of these little things right here. For that holds the heat sink. I'll show you again. See, look. But unfortunately, that one is broken off. So I don't know if this is fixable. I think we just need to get a new heat sink for it. But if you guys are wondering, this is what the heat sink looks like. I keep all the rest of the components, and I keep every single component. You can see the wiring and all that. The hard drive is still in here. Optical drive is still in here. The fan, the CPU fan is still in here. You guys wondering, you can see the wiring a little bit. Can't see it too good, but here's the cover for the way it's exposed to the motherboard. For protection against high voltages. Of course, that's your heat sink. we'll get the new heatsink very soon. And also, I think I'm planning on getting fresh thermal paste off eBay, you know, and that way so I can put it around the heatsink. I think once I get the new heatsink arrived, you know, once my new heatsink is delivered to my home, then yeah. If you guys wondering, I clean that out as well, so you can see how shiny it is. It's very shiny. So, yep, the heatsink broke off. Yep, I put some thermal paste inside that thing. So look at that. Look, see. Make sure so it doesn't fall over, and that way so the heat doesn't climb up too quickly. So. Anyways, well, that's our update for my Dell Inspiron 12320. My new board, or the motherboard, or what you call it, is gonna be here at around May. I think May 15th through the 29th. It's from China, so it's probably gonna take that long. But I noticed that I discovered this board has an additional fan, like this fan right here. Look, but this board does not. Glad to see one of these fans. So once we get a new board installed and put it into the test run, you may get to see two fans spinning at one time. So that will be very cool. So. If you guys wondering, this is what the motherboard looks like. That's how you plug in your fan right here. Your serial ATA ports for your optical drive and your hard disk drive. You know, all of your rest of your stuff will connecting to your power and your speakers, and for your display ports and all that. This is how you put the CPU in. I say the CPU in a heatsink. That's because. And I think the same board will probably work with the same processor. You know, guys wondering. All the jumpers for your CMS battery and your password reset. You know, like reset your password or CMS battery. I mean, not the CMS battery. That's the battery right here for your CMS. Yeah, oh yeah, you see that? CMS reset, that's how you reset in case if your computer is not starting up, like before you change your motherboard or something like that. I tried doing that, but unfortunately it didn't help. So, yeah, your password jumper, so in that case, if you can't get your computer to boot up, like when there's a password protected, when you take it off, it will override and erase your system password. Alright. Okay. Of course, here's your memory slots. This is how you put your RAM in here. Got two little tabs on each side. You know, when I first bought this computer, you know, it was running very slow from the original owner, so we upgraded to the maximum capacity that I get. We used to have a 1 terabyte Western Digital hard drive, but unfortunately it died on me, so we put Western Digital a Seagate 500 gigabyte hard drive in here. I think a lot of people in the comments talk to me about Seagate hard drives are not very reliable, so you know. But Western Digital hard drives are so reliable. They will last a good long time as long as you take good care of them. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the board. Of course, here's your Wi-Fi controller. This is how you put your Wi-Fi controller in, your Wi-Fi wireless card. I'll show you that. See? That's your Wi-Fi controller right here. I'll save every single component as well. since we just needed a new motherboard or logic board or what you call it. See, the Wi-Fi controller goes in here. Thing had to clean the contacts on for the wireless Wi-Fi control. So just put this in here, and you just put these two small screws in here, and you just connect all the wires to your corresponding colors. Like this is for your black and this is for your white, so you don't get confused. All right, take it out and then replace it. So in case if you can't get online or if you something like that, you just get yourself your wireless card. But before that, just go to your device manager and see whatever, if it detects a wireless card, if it's still not work. After you do some software related, then there's probably something to do with the wireless card. You probably need to do like a wireless reset, and you have to reconfigure your Wi-Fi settings and all that. So we're not going to focus on that. So a little bit. So of course, I should put your RAM in here. This is the CPU that I was talking about. Those little pieces or contacts, or what you call it, got damaged. So it's not repairable. So if you can't get it off, which you can't, you have to get a new motherboard for it. So get excited. It will be delivered. So not gonna focus on. So of course. This is for your additional Wi-Fi card. Those bigger ones. I'll show you what I mean. I think I found one here somewhere. What the heck? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This wireless card right here. I'll show you. See, just put this in here. Look, just put that in here. And you just remember which plugs in goes into white and like one for the white and one for the black. It's kind of hard to tell which plug-in is which one plugs in directly to the slots. Like it would have sort of color like which one is black and which one is for the white wires and such. So that's the wireless card. And over there, this is oh, hang on. Right here, this is for your CMOS battery that stores your clock and all of your BIOS settings, like your setup utility. You save your settings, like for your BIOS, your setup utility, like your BIOS, your clock, and such. And over time, like if the battery gets really low or gets too old, I've seen some of the computers that we acquired, like in my Dell Dimension 2400, I noticed that the battery on this one is dead. So you can tell, like you get like an error message that says, "Time and day not set. Please run setup program," or RTC has been reset, default BIOS set has been loaded. Then there's probably something to do with the battery. This battery right here. You may clean the contacts, but just make sure when you move it too closer to each other, just be extremely careful so you don't damage the little things right here. So here's my story. On my Dell Optiplex 9020, when I tried to move the contacts closer to each other so the battery will thing whatever it's been installed, but unfortunately, I broke this piece right here. So, well, we learned our lesson. You just need to be extremely careful, okay? Alright? Of course, here's your flash override. You can see it. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. Oops, hang on. There we go. See, it says, just more close you can see. It says flash override. If my camera wants to focus. Come on, baby, you can focus. Focus, please. There we go. See, it says flash override right here. I have no idea what that is. I think that's probably overriding something. If you guys want to know what flash override does, comment down below. of course, that's your battery. This is how you put your CMOS battery in here. So right here we have all the ports. We have your power jack. That's how you plug your computer in. Your VGA input for connecting to your monitor or your projector. Your Ethernet port. Your line out port. Your four USB ports on a. So that's that side, and over there on, let's see, I think you should call it, the right side we have your, this is your brightness up, brightness down, volume up, volume down, your headphone jack, your microphone jack, 2 USB ports, and your, as well as your SD card. Over there on the back, nothing to see here. It's just your graphics card or what you call it. And it's got this little piece right here that it's like a special thermal paste, like not really a thermal paste, but it looks kind of like a thermal paste to help protect it from overheating. So, all right, and of course, here's this side. Nothing special on that side. Here's that side. We went through all the ports, like I mentioned. Of course, here's the bottom of your motherboard. And that's it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video of this update on my Dell Inspiron 1 2320. Again, if this computer does not work after replacing a motherboard, well, I don't know what to tell you. But I think the motherboard, that replacement motherboard should work. Maybe. It's hard to think. You just put it into the test, you know. So, you know, if it does not work, you know, your replacement motherboard, you know, well, you got a 30-day guarantee to send it back and then get ourselves another one. And hopefully that will fix your problem with your Dell not getting anything, or no post, or if you guys wondering what post is, that's your power on self tests. It's checking all the components and making sure they're working properly. Like, it's checking out the RAM, the CPU, the heatsink, the RAM, the battery, your jumpers, all that. When a test fails, you know, it's probably not going to boot up, or probably it's not going to show anything that's on screen, or it probably will give me a loud beep. So, like, all the beep codes and such, number of beeps, like your beep codes and such, like, but I know 2 beeps is for your system, your RAM, no RAM found, or I think 4 beeps is probably your RAM not detected, or what you call it, and I think 8 beep, but I think I know 2 beeps from 4 beeps, and I think 8 beeps is probably your screen, which is this little unit right here, this little window glass, or what you call it, this little piece right here. Fortunately, you have to be very careful when you're working on these computers. You don't want anything touching on a screen, because otherwise you can damage your screen. So that's a warning for y'all. If you're working on these all-in-ones, gotta make sure no tools are touching on the screen, so you don't damage your screen. And if your screen is damaged, then you simply have to get a new screen for it. But unfortunately, my screen looks in perfect condition. It's because I try to take good care of it. Remember what happened to my iMac? My glass fell over, you know, when I've been working on it. But we got a new screen. If you watch one of my videos about my updates on my iMac, I think that you probably know what I did. So we're not going to focus on that. I think we're going to focus on this. But not really. So, alright guys. Well, hopefully my new motherboard, or logic motherboard, or what you call it, the circuit board, which is this unit right here, will be coming around in the middle of May. So And I might do a tutorial video to show you how to install it into your system. So in case if you guys wondering, I know my dad talked to me about that I should make a video for technicians to show anybody how to replace your motherboard if you in your computer, like particular one, like my all-in-one, like this Dell right here, like it's not booting up or no posts, anything like that. I do try to do like several tasks like resetting or something like that. Then you know there's probably something wrong with the board. So anyways, well, once again, like I told you that again, I'm going to tell you one last time. The new motherboard will be here at around May, around middle in between of end of May. I mean, around from middle to end between end of May. So I mean, not between, from the middle between end of May, you know. And I will try to do a video to show you how to install it. So if you guys are interested in watching how to install your motherboard in your computer and fix your problems and then save you a lot of money from buying yourself a new unit, a new computer like this one right here. So I tried, my mom asked me if we can get the same one, but man, it cost a lot of money. So, well, we got a new motherboard, so it would save you $1,000. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this something. Oh, by the way, this motherboard looks very similar to this one, but except it's square looking. You know, if you guys wondering, depending on what computer you work on, it may have like a different look. So this is an HP. This is a motherboard that came from an HP desktop, and this motherboard came from this Dell that we are going to be replacing. So depending on what kind of computer you work on, everything will be different. It just takes some time to get used to all of your components, like hard drive, your CPU, RAM, and all that good stuff. So anyways, that's enough talking for me. It's getting late, so we'll get some rest. We'll try to get some rest. So anyways, I hopefully you guys learned something from me to explain what all the components inside that motherboard, in case anybody is new to this channel or wants to come work together with me of showing everybody how to replace your motherboard in this computer. That will be here coming soon at around from between in the middle of May, from the middle of May to end of May. So that will be here coming soon. Please stay tuned for that. Replacement motherboard tutorial will be coming into the future. So, all right, y'all. I know it's a long video, so I hope you guys learned something new from me and learning all the components work. So, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions to the problems, if your computer's not power on or not post, it could be simple as this. It's about we found one from on for $96 and something cents on eBay. So probably a nice money saver for that thing. So now, so I'm just playing. So, all right. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I said that already. I'm going to prove it to y'all. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I know it's about 25 minutes video of showing what my problem is, and I show you what the motherboard I mean, what all the components on the motherboard and what they do. So, anyways, I hope you guys learned something new. Please, if you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit like, share, and subscribe. So, once again, Bearcat Williams Scully, as always, work hard and save money. Peace.